Ever wanted the mindset of a champion? Well, today I'm going to show you exactly how I got there. Let's dive into it. For those of you who don't know, I'm very new on the YouTube platform. My name is Rick. I'm on a journey to help people maximize their genetic potential through physical fitness. If that interests you, then make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's all work together to build a strong society by building strong individuals. Today, I was going to be talking about my personal three best ways. Can you? There you go. My personal three best ways to build the mindset of a winner when it comes to training as a power lifter and as a martial artist. I've been practicing Muay Thai for about 8 years on and off since I was 16. I'm currently 24. And I've been training with powerlifting for about a year and 9 months since I was about 22 through the help of my friend Sebastian. And today I'm here to tell you exactly what got me to the level that I'm at now with both practices. Make sure to stay until the end because the last one is my personal favorite and I think is the best way to truly change your mindset and to get that mindset of a champion that can help you accomplish all kinds of things, not just with physical fitness, but with all types of challenges that you come across in life. So, number one is if you're the type of person to watch movies, play video games, watch TV, then I would suggest, personally, I would suggest that you watch only positive and inspiring things to push forward. So, for example, if you're in a bad mood, obviously, if you're in a bad mood where somebody might have died, you've been having problems with your relationship, you just got into a heartbreak, then it's fine to get out those feelings. But I'm not exactly talking about those right now. I'll talk about those in a future video, okay? So, for now, what I'm talking about is specifically your day to day media consumption. You want to watch movies and watch TV shows that will truly inspire you to become the best version of yourself and to push forward when you come across the biggest challenges possible. Some recommendations I personally have would be one of my favorite shows, Black Clover, an anime, uh, Attack on Titan, even though there are a lot of very sad moments in it, 300, Rudy, Doctor Stone, Braveheart, Demon Slayer, and I would also throw in probably Apollo 13 in there. There's all kinds of movies and TV shows that you can find that can definitely inspire you to do a lot better. If you like to play games, I don't really play video games much anymore, but the ones that really do inspire me, the number one game I can think of that really inspires me to do the best that I can possibly do is God of War and God of War 4 and God of War Ragnarok. Those are two of my favorite games of all time. And those very much inspire me to do the best I possibly can. Another one that I would throw in there would be Horizon Zero Dawn because it also has to deal with pushing past your limits and becoming the best version of yourself. Obviously, you can tell I was a PlayStation gamer back in the day. Number two is that you want to make sure that you listen to hype music often. And I would also recommend, even as going as far as singing the lyrics to the song as much as possible, as long as that song is uplifting and motivational. One of my personal favorite bands ever since I became an adult is a band known as Netflix. If you don't know who Netflix is, you might have heard a couple of their songs and workout videos. They're very inspiring. It's a mix of rock and roll, rap, and EDM. And the creator of it, Bryce Savage, always raps about very positive and uplifting things, usually about usually things that a lot of young men would aspire to have, such as uh, making money, getting with girls that you find attractive, and getting strong and pushing past your limits whenever you possibly can. That's the type of music I listen to. Another band I could think of would be The Score because they have songs such as Unstoppable, Shakedown, and a few others that I can't think of off the top of my head. Oh, Legend, that are also very uplifting and inspiring. The more you listen to those lyrics, the more that you start to embody what they are saying. It's the same principle, similar as to what I was saying about TV shows and movies, is that the more you see it, the more you start to embody it, and the more it becomes a part of your reality. If you're watching depressing stuff all the time, then it's most likely gonna make you depressed. I'm not a scientist here, but I can tell you that through personal experience, I've watched a lot of depressing stuff before, and it never really led me to being more inspired. And I've watched a lot of very uplifting and inspiring videos, movies, TV shows, read inspiring stories, and those almost always get me to do my best that I possibly can. An example would be the scene in Attack on Titan, one of my favorite shows of all time, where Aaron is in his Titan form and he's lifting the boulder to save everybody's lives. And he's giving his speech about freedom and why it is so important to him that everybody keeps fighting no matter how cruel the world can be. That, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about that. It's one of my favorite scenes in that entire show. And another show that I would also recommend, also an anime, is Black Clover. The main character, Asta, lives in a world where he has no magic and every single other person has magic. But he doesn't let that stop him. He keeps pushing past his limits every time he possibly can and aspires to go to the highest level of status in his kingdom. And no matter how many times he gets beat down, he always keeps pushing forward. That is the key thing with all these things. It's songs, movies, TV shows that always have the message keep pushing forward and keep fighting for what you want. That is how you will get the things you want in life. Now, number 3, which I think is the best way to possibly change your mindset to get the mindset of a champion, is to change your inner and outer dialogue. And basically speak it to yourself as if you will win. It doesn't guarantee that you'll win every single time, but it will start to put you on the better path towards victory. And it's not an easy thing. This stuff takes time. It takes effort to get to that level. It takes you a long, it may not take years, but it definitely takes a while to think of yourself in a different light. And it's because you have to keep constantly changing the way you think. And the way you change the way you think is through talking to yourself in a different manner. For example, one of my favorite sayings, also from the show Black Clover, is when I'm going for a 1 rep max for powerlifting, or when I need to push myself harder, is saying, right here, right now is where I surpass my limits. That one line is one of the most inspiring ones that you can definitely say to yourself and to the people around you. It most definitely gets you to want to push past your own limits. It gets you to want to do exactly what you say you're going to do. The more often you say it, the more it becomes your reality. And that's the key thing with mindset. Another one that he says is, not yet, I'm not done. And that's one of the things I say constantly when I'm feeling tired at the gym or I'm feeling fatigued, is I keep constantly telling myself, not yet, I'm not done. Ultimately, understand that the journey should be fun. It's going to take a long time and it's going to be pretty difficult, but it gets easier every time. And that's what the hard part is that it has to be every time. If you know where I got that quote from, props to you. I'll probably put it in this video as well. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Rick Goodman. I'm on a journey to create a strong society, and I believe that the way to create a strong society is to create strong individuals. And that's what I plan to do through my channel, Vexic Fit. I want to teach people about powerlifting, about martial arts, and about any type of physical activity they can get into. But these are my 2 favorites that I've been currently working at for the past year and a half. And if that interests you, make sure to follow me on this channel, hit that like and subscribe, and we will see you in the upcoming videos. Peace.